Oh god, I gotta get my tempo up to actually mirror this movie. Nope, too tired for this. Hello and welcome back. Well, that was a really sad beginning, wasn't it? Welcome to making progress very slowly. Live progress making 2K16 edition. Even though it's 2K18 now. I've said 2K16 edition for the past, like, 3 years, so... I don't think it's time for a road to 60K. Things are slowing down. As they always do in January. Right in time for my birthday, everything slows down and is depressing. The point is... time to do some work on Project Vooperia. Charm is in here barking at me to pet her, but I'm kind of busy. Sorry, Charm. Nobody likes you. I'm joking. Come on, Charm. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. This way to escape. This is the way to escape. There you go. Okay, so today we're doing some huge changes to the game. First off, we're changing how textures are handled. So we are breaking things so that we can then fix them. This is gonna take some Googling. I don't really mess with Windows or Mac or Linux APIs. I usually just deal directly with the Unity API. So we have to figure out how to get all the files in a directory. Unity, get files in directory. There we go. Okay, so we're going to have to... we are already using system.io. So we've got our library imported. So now we're going to do something important. We're going to do var. We have to get the information about the directory where the textures are held. So we're going to do var info equals new mu2 new directory info, and then we have to put the path in. Now the path is going to be... oh, we have to do this for all of them, don't we? Oh god, this is disgusting. Well, this loads... where am I setting whether or not? Did I just... oh, if it's null. Okay, so I can just use the name of each texture. Okay, that makes things a little bit simpler. So the path is going to be... this. Oh god, it won't even paste correctly. Okay, we gotta do this the old-fashioned way. So there's two directories where we currently store... oh no. Oh, that's even worse. We need to actually find the main directory. When we use resources.load, that does that, except we actually need to figure out how to get the directory we're using for it. Ripperoni. Resources.path? Is there... nope, there's load asset at path. Darn it. Application dot get data path plus resources textures, blocks, and let's see if we can actually get any information from this. Let's see if it works. So we get the files, and then for I equals 0, I is less than file info dot length I plus plus. We're just gonna loop through everything there, and then we're gonna debug dot log we can just do file info I dot name, and let's see if it debugs a ton of different texture names. Come on. Built definitions for 24 blocks, all the assets. Oh, there they are. Yep, that's all of them. So they are actually there. Good. Very good. So now that that's working and we're getting all the files in the directory, that's going to be the block file info. Blocked, what are we going to call it? Block text files. I guess that works. And then we're gonna have you know what, we're actually gonna simplify this. I don't want to make a ton of variables, so we're just gonna make this all happen in one line. There we go. So now we have all the block files, and then we have to do this for items. And then that's going to be item text files. So before the blocks, it looked through all the blocks and it looked at what textures they needed, and then it went and grabbed them if they were referred to. We're going to change that. We're going to get all the textures in there, and then if a block needs it, it's going to grab it. It changes a few things that are very important to us, like being able to use a different picture for an item than a block and stuff. This is much more efficient. It's also faster, which I guess efficient and faster are the same thing, really. So these are going to be a file info. I don't like writing var. I like knowing exactly what I'm working with. So now that we've got some arrays of file info, we are going to make a list string block text to load equals new list string. String is lowercase in C#. So we're gonna throw every single thing that we need to load into a list. Quite honestly, we don't even really... but they do need to be loaded differently. That's not true. I could say directory. I could have a list of directories to load the images from. That would be more challenging, but it would be a better way to do it. Okay, so we're gonna do dears to load, and then this is gonna store the directory of every image file that needs to be loaded. Okay, so for each oh nope, I don't use for each much. For each file info in block text files. Now it's kind of syntactic sugar. This is slower than doing a for loop, but it looks much nicer. If info dot, can I get the, there's a lot of stuff here. Very nice. File, if info dot extension equals dot png. That's exactly what we wanted to do. Is this a method? Oh, double equals. If it is a PNG file, we're gonna do dears. Oh, I need to make it before I do that. Very smart of me. Dears to load dot add, and then we're gonna do info dot directory name, and then we're gonna have to do a substring. I don't know how many numbers, but we're gonna figure that out in a second. And then we're just gonna do for, once again, I equals 0, I is less than cheers to load dot count, I plus plus debug.log, and then we're just going to debug the directory. What this is going to do is it's going to show us what directories it's getting. Hopefully it is the correct directory. And then we need to cut out the part that has resources. Let's see. Oh, that's very, very detailed, isn't it? But it doesn't actually have the name, does it? Okay. Great. Can we cut up to... Yeah, there's definitely a way to do it. The question is, how do you do it? So it's not going to be the directory, because that's the exact directory. We're going to look at all the options we have here. Oh, why don't we just try directory? Oh. Can we go through these? That would be very convenient. Can we get the parent of this directory? Yes, we can. Ha ha ha. Okay, so if we do the parent of the parent directory, and then we do plus, and then we add this, and then we add plus, and then we add the name of it. This is questionable. Oh, I need the name with the extension, so that's gonna be full name. There we are. Okay. Ha 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 ha. We were getting somewhere. Here we are. Beautiful. Oh, so this went up to resources. Oh no. So it's just gonna show. Can I cut the rest of directories out? Can I cut the parents out? Wait, I can. I can. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest. this is fancy, but if I do string dot remove, string dot, oh, how do I remove a string from another string? I know it's possible to do, I just don't know the method for it. Move string from string, C#. Oh, string not substring. Ah, that's capital S string, isn't it? Oh, no. I just have to do dot sub. And then I can do the length of the parent of it. And then I can substring the info.directory.parent.name.length. So we're removing the beginning of the string so that we only get a few bits of it. Now this is going to take a tiny bit of work to get right. I need to figure out how many parents I need to go up. There is probably a much more easy way to do this. Yes, Kevin, I'm going to change the trees at some point. Right now I'm working on something slightly more critical. String start index cannot be larger than the what name? Name dot substring. What? Why is it shorter? What do you mean it's short? Oh. Wait, no, that isn't right. The parent should be smaller. Yeah, that doesn't make much sense. Let's try this again and see what it gives us. Yep, there's the entire string. Bam. Looking good. Looking good. See users, my desktop, Unity. Run as Vooperia, assets, resources, textures. So what we want is resources, textures, blocks. And on from then. So we need to substring. But why is that not working? The length of the parent name. I think we need to go up like 1,000,000 parents, but let's start with why the heck it's not working. Yeah, why is it a bigger, why would the parent be bigger the child? Because okay, no, let's just figure out the length. Let's just figure out what the parent is, because apparently the parent is having some issues. The code is having parental issues. Welcome back to your room, Charm. Okay, let's see. What is it gonna debug when I do that? Something is wrong, but where? Oh, what? It's giving this, and then it's giving all of this out. Oh, I did info.full name. Oh, so it's actually giving the correct directory name. So I need to do directory dot. Okay, that makes so much more sense now. So I need to do directory dot full name dot substring, and then I have to do info dot directory dot parent dot parent dot parent dot length dot full name dot length. There we go. Look at that. That is beautiful. So this should work. Going up 3 files, right? Resources, textures, blocks. That's exactly what we want. And now we just have to add plus a space plus info dot name. Okay, there we are. Things are looking good. We're getting somewhere. If anyone wants to become my second sponsor, it's a good chance. Or if you want a super chat, I feel so cringy. I feel so cringy when I ask. This is underscore, right? There's an underscore there. I just need to make sure that it is seeing the underscore. It is not. Why is it not seeing the underscore? What the heck? C# directory not seeing underscores. Okay, what's that? Maybe the name of the texture literally just doesn't have an underscore in it. Before I go crazy trying to find a bug. Nope, there are underscores in all of these. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Okay, this is interesting. And I cannot find someone having the same problem. Will it still work? That's the better question. Will it still work without the underscores? I mean, maybe it's just now outputting it correctly. I'm curious. So instead of doing this, we're gonna do the same thing with this. So block text files and item text files. And that gives us all the files. And now we can get rid of the text map code. That isn't necessary. Instead, we can get the amount of PNG files by doing, instead of text maps dot count, we do deers to load dot count, and we replace all of these with that. And this is completely different too. And this can be changed so much. So we're just gonna cut this. We're gonna cut this, 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 this. This. It's always nice making code simpler. Load, and then we just literally do gears to load I because that's already the directory. Set it to the final textures, and then we do loaded. And then this is going to be slightly less descriptive, but that's fine. I don't really care. Now if we press play, hopefully this works. Possibly not, because there's more references to text maps. I should honestly make this file info. And you guys will see why in a second. New list, file info. It won't change too much. Oh shoot. Yes it will. Okay, never mind. How do I do this while including only the end? Oh. Well, no. Not that simple. I can cut all the way up to the last slash though, I think. String name equals... How do I cut up to the last string? Dearest to load dot sub. Okay. First off, correct code, and then substring 0, and then length is gonna be... No, we need to stop it after it hits a certain symbol. So dot trim end, trim start. It's not as simple as I want it to be. String trim up to letter. Here we go. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Oh, this is annoying, isn't it? This is very annoying to watch right now, probably. Okay, let's go back. Think of a better way to do this. You know what? I'm not gonna be lazy. We're gonna do this properly. It's gonna make the code a little bit more complicated, but we're gonna switch this over to file info. Yes, things get more complicated now. Oh, add info. Just add info. But when we load the string, we gotta do the correct thing. We gotta do this here. And we do info. And then info. And then info. There we go. That looks good. Ah! That's not what I wanted to do. Darn it. Computer attacking me. So that's good. That's exactly what we want. Log it. And then this is going to be... The name is going to be that dot name minus I dot extension. Can you subtract a string like I did not think you could? Dot remove. Darn it. Oh, you know what? If I do substring and I do 0, and then length is gonna be dot name dot length minus. Now this is just laziness right here. This is, well, this isn't laziness, this is overcomplicating it so that it's a little bit simpler to do in the long run. But watch this. I don't know if I can cast a string like this. There we go. So we're just removing PNG from the end. That is a really cheaty way to do it, I'll be honest. And then this is just no matter what. It'll do this for both of them at once now, which is fine. There we are, so that looks better. And now we just do the name. Right. Right. Where's the name? String name. We have a string name, so I think we can just do this. Beautiful. Oh no, that's not it because it's gotta be with the PNG. Darn it. Dot name. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. This is all just for textures or custom atlas, but it's important because textures make everything look beautiful. Come on, compile. Okay, ready for the errors? 3, 2, 1. Exploding errors everywhere. Yes, here we are. First error. Fin textures. I. So we add all of them here. Right? We add blocks, items. We get all of them. We add them all to the list. And then final textures is the size of that. And then we get the info. We put everything into it. This has got to be returning null. Oh shoot, because this is wrong. Yeah, that should work better. Or will it? Still null. That means somewhere here it's going wrong. Debug.log, and let's figure out what this is giving us. Okay, so that's gonna debug. Something is wrong. Oh. Well, those slashes are in a different direction. Interestingly enough. You see, I don't know how these slashes work. Oh, so it doesn't really make a difference. We just have to switch these to these, and maybe it'll work now, as long as we keep it consistent. That's a question. I'm not sure of the answer. No, that was not the problem. However, it looks better now. Resources. Oh, we don't want to include resources, do we? No, because we're already in the resources folder. So we only have to go down 2 parents here. So this should work. Same error, different error, same error. We've got do Where are we adding these to the final textures? Right here. So this should be saying loaded, the directions to load. No, it isn't. What? Oh. Okay, that's not really needed. Okay, let's debug.log the texture to see if it's null. First off, let's look at this. Is this right? Textures, items, and then everything has the PNG. That looks right to me. That looks right to me. Okay. So now... all the indexes are right. Null! It's giving us null. Why is that null? Texture 2D text equals texture 2D resources dot load. And this should be exactly the same as this. However, just in case something is slightly off, we're going to get this. We're going to put it here. Nope, that's exactly the same. No, I'm going to do +1. I'm going to get rid of that first / because I have a feeling that may be doing it. Is that it? No. Why are we null? That is the question of the day, ladies and gentlemen. I think it may be because of the direction of these slashes. Unity may be sensitive to that. So let me do string directory equals that, and then directory.replace, and then we're gonna do the character \, and we're gonna do the character /. That'll flip them. And then we're gonna do resources.load dir. Where else do we use this? Do we ever use this code anywhere else? No, we don't. So I think we're safe now. Come on. Come on. What? No? Okay. Well, now I'm very, very curious. Is it because I did double here? Will single work? And no. So this freaks out. And if I put 3, it won't work either. So it's got to be the double forward. Debug.log directory. Something isn't right. Why isn't it finding those directories? Something is wrong in that directory, and I'm going to find it. It may be the .png at the end, honestly. Although I never thought that would be a problem. It's still got the \. It still has... oh. Do I have to do that? Dir.replace. I wasn't setting it, was I? So now it's correct. Now they're all /. Nothing's gonna work. Or nothing's going to be visible. It's all going to be disgusting. Yep. Okay. So... what is wrong? Maybe it's the first slash. Man, this game is really moody. We got an error. I mean, a warning. Oh, compute buffer, be quiet. It's not an actual problem. These should be fine because it's resources, right? Resources, textures, blocks, and then the block. That should be correct. Resources, textures, blocks, and then the string. What is not happening here? Why is this not right? Why is it not finding? Here's the nulls, so we know that it's not actually returning anything. We know that the directory is right. How did we do this before? This. Resources, textures, blocks. Textures, blocks. I don't understand what the problem is. It could be because of the PNG. I don't think so, but you know what? Fine. 0, and then we can do dir.length minus .png.length. I mean, that would be really dumb if it got mad over that, but you never know with code. You gotta try it all. So we got rid of the PNGs, however, index was out of bound. Wait, that's something good. We can actually hope for this. I think we need to go in the other direction now. I think we need to go to world and change the order that things are happening. We are... When do we do the Atlas builder? Oh, we do it last, so that's right. And where are we setting it? Where's this being called from? Item.set texture, 98. 98. What item is having issues with that? Oh. But why? One second, something's wrong in my item code then, because that shouldn't be giving it a problem. Item. Oh, wait, it's right here. Do 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 do. Let's see if that works. Just some error catching code here in case something's not going correctly. What is null? What is going wrong? Index is outside of the bounds. Well, I just made sure it wasn't. How about that? Does that make you happier? shoot. Steel pick. Yeah, I never actually added that, did I? Code. Resources. Textures. Items. Steel pick. Read write enabled. There we are. Okay, we're in. This is not right at all. Is anything... Oh? Those look like the correct icons in there. Yep, those look correct. So something isn't going right, though. And we will figure it out. Actually, this is not right at all. This is very interesting. The textures are certainly not perfect. Let's see what happened to the texture map. So world. Where's the Atlas texture? Does it look pretty normal? Let's see if we open it. Let's see if it's just setting things incorrectly. Resources, Atlas. That looks right to me. Look at that, it's very neat. We've got everything in order, and it's gotta be block, blueberry, bush. It's in alphabetical order, isn't that nice? So grass, log, leaves, sand, snow, spike, stone. Although it moved test. It moved test from the 0, 0 to here, but I guess that's fine. I'll put an exclamation point at the beginning of it because that's a way to cheat. And then water, and then we have the items in alphabetical order. So that's nice. That appears to be working fine. Let's check the normal map. The normal map is completely empty. Well, it's not completely empty. It's not right. What the heck? How about the specular map? Nope, it's blank. Okay, we've got work to do. Because I think that these are just, yeah, same name. Same name. Atlas Builder, what's up? What's going wrong here? Block / item, since we're doing them at the same time. Let's see. Item types. Set text map position. Set text map positions. That's what I thought it was. Why are the blocks wrong though, and why is everything else wrong as well? So that's right. For some reason this isn't working. Textures, blocks, emissive, and then we're gonna debug it. Debug.log. This is how we make progress. Oh, it's probably because of the backslash. No, that wouldn't have backslashes. If emissive text not equal to null. Oh, I already had a thing there. Whatever. Final game will have mod support. Mods are beautiful. Okay. Oh, what? Are the textures right now? What the heck? Did it just take restarting the game? Why is it working now? I am very confused. It appears to have fixed itself. Magically. That's odd. Let's ignore that. The question is, why isn't this working? A missive. We're looking for a missive. Okay, so these aren't null anymore, so we can get rid of this tech. Check. Not tech. We're gonna add logging to that, but that's working now, so we're not gonna freak out about it. Tag blocks a missive. Do 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 do. We gotta find the debug. We gotta find. Please don't crash on me. Please don't crash. Not right now. Oh darn it. Oh darn it. It looks like a cat's rolled on my keyboard. Or more like a wild potato trying to attack me. Oh, Unity. Thankfully, the code is separate from Unity, so I can do this without things exploding. Oh, I did get a super chat. Vereen Thakkar. Thank you. Sorry for absolutely ignoring chat because I'm a horrible, horrible, horrible person. But, thanks, man. Okay, here we go. Vooperia. Very exciting stuff. Extremely. I do know the way. I know. You guys are still onto them old memes. Memes? Oh god, I can't even say the word memes. This is why you shouldn't, this is why you very much should not program. It murders you slowly. Reload solution. Potato, potato, potato. Potato, potato, potato. Potato. And play. Is the texture going to be right this time? Yay, the textures are all right. That makes me happy. That makes me very happy. That's a good sign. Now, good sign number 2 would, of course, be everything else working fine. Look how nice the water is. Oh yeah, I changed the water is now marching cubes as well. It doesn't fit against the side yet. It doesn't, like, connect. But there is work being done on it, so I thought you guys might like that. It's not exactly form-fitting, though. There's a little bubble around it. There is work, though. Work is going into it. So water's being improved. Do-do-do-do. Do-do. Do-do. Do-do-do-do. What we're looking for is a mish... What? Why is there nothing here? Why is there nothing here? Why is there nothing? Oh, wait. If it's null do that makes no sense. Because why would it be? Why, if it's not null, it would be there. That's a pretty bad way to do this. So we're going to throw some potatoes at it. Because that's the solution. And now we are going to get... ready for this. Emissive. What? Oh. Oh. Let's see what's wrong. Textures. Blocks. Emissive. In block glow is the only one that actually needs it. But why is block glow? Glow block. Glow block. And glow block is in there, right? Glow block. So what the heck? What's going on? Is it working now? Is everything working now? Did it just fix itself? These are all very interesting questions. No, they didn't fix themselves. Not at all. So why isn't this working? Resources.load, textures, blocks, emissive, glow block.png. What? Why isn't that working? That's a great question, me. That's a beautiful question. Textures, blocks, emissive, glow block. There's a space. Is that a space I see? That very possibly could be a space before the dot png. I have to check some more. Thank you, James Hajovsky, for the super chat, and it is a very strange looking corgi. No, there is no space between it and the PNG. Darn it. Are we getting rid of the PNG with this? Oh, we did. Oh. So maybe we should just do name. Yeah. Let's just do name. Because apparently the .png is messing it up. I guess. Boop. 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 Let's see if this works. This quite possibly could work. I give it a 2% chance. Oh, I need music. Come on, play music. There we go. Except it needs to be restarted. There we go. Okay. Resources. Resources. Yay! It's working again. Oh, that makes me what is Stone doing in there for no reason? Is there a... Does Stone have a normal map that's just a completely normal texture? What? Stone, what are you doing in there? What the heck, man? What? Is there anything else that's weird like that? That's odd. What the heck? Specular map. It looks like the specular map is getting put onto the wrong thing. That's a bug I never caught before. That's weird. So that's working now. Now, where is specular done? Emissive, specular. Oh, whoops. Yeah. That will do it, won't it? That will do it. So that's a bug I've had for a while and I just never noticed. Whoops. It's weird because it looks purple here unless you were to open it. And there's specular. That's it. The texture system has been completely redone. And now that we have redone the texture system, that actually brings up a few questions. First off, I think I have to reset this because it's not going to actually be working off the bat. I have enough experience with programming to know that nothing works like it's supposed to. Yeah, it's... Is that the correct chunk? Chunk's what we're looking for. Yeah, we have to have it set to like a completely junk normal map to start for it to actually do something with its life. So we're gonna do that, and then I think everything else should work fine. Don't have that open when we play it though, because that will murder the computer because it'll try to re-render the sky material every second. There we go. And now that that's done, it should have the normal maps working. Should make everything look slightly better. Oh wait, this isn't even the right texture to see that. But these are the trees. You can see it on the trees. If you could actually see the trees, that is. Holy! James Hajovsky. Thank you, man. Holy guacamole. That is the largest super chat we have gotten on this channel. Thank you for $50. I do appreciate it. That will probably go towards ice cream. But we're gonna say it's gonna go towards the next version of Project Vooperia. I think that sounds more fancy. Yeah, let me quickly throw you on that super chat. Yeah. And if you come to the Discord, we will welcome you with very open arms. That was pretty generous. Yikes. Well, that's a new record. Can someone write that down? That's the new largest super chat here. Wow. And then they are from last time, so they get removed. There we go. Oh boy. Well, that was quite the super chat, man. Okay, so we have a few other things to do. First off, our normal's working for this. Okay, I'm actually gonna change this because I did on my other computer to make it a little bit more visible. Because I've been working with marching cubes so much, I need to be able to see the vertices. So wireframe selected, we're gonna turn to purple. Because purple is very visible. Except, that's not really it. There we go. That's a little bit more visible over all the other colors I've got going. And then, for the outside selected outline, I'm gonna make it blue. There we go. I like how that looks. So that's just my slight making it look fancier so that I can actually see the lines. Because everything's green and tan and stuff, so light colors don't really work. But now we're gonna unstatic this, and we're gonna tilt it. And by tilting it, we'll be able to see the normal map if it's working. So can you see how it stretches the texture like that? That's the triplanar shader kicking in, doing its job. It looks like the normal map for this is outdated. This does not actually get set automatically like the other one because I only have enough time to do so many features at a time. So let me manually fix this. Oh, that's why it was wrong the first time but not the second, because this is going off of a different... Yeah, that makes a lot more sense, doesn't it? So it took a second for it to select these as the new ones. Okay, so does that mean the normal maps are actually working? Because I still can't tell. Yes, because it looks bumpy. See that? That's normal mapping. How some edges of the grass look bumpier. But this doesn't look like the right normal map is being applied to this. That kind of looks like leaves. Is it leaves? Is it the grass? I'm not sure if that's the correct normal map. Obviously I have no real way of knowing. The code is exactly the same for both, so it should be selecting the right one. But let's very, very, very quickly take a look at this. Doesn't it look like this? I don't know what we have got going for grass here, so let's open the atlas as well. So grass is... Thanks, James. I'm, actually, my birthday is in 8 days. Turning 17. So exciting. Extremely exciting. But thanks once again, man. Yeah, guys, James is being awfully supportive of this live stream. Very much supportive. This is, pretty impressive. So, for the grass texture, we have this, which is this, except I can't actually see it. You know what? I'm gonna assume it's right. Now, I know it's really dumb to assume things are correct, but even if it was wrong, I want to do something else. I've done enough messing with textures for a day. Now we're gonna start working on the terrain. I've been working on this terrain types. We are actually doing a lot of work. Like, a lot of work on terrain. This is the new terrain list interface, and we've also... Have I put this in your build terrain types? Yes, I have. And then we have the item types, block types, and now we have terrain types. And we're going to be making terrain soon. Pretty soon. We're gonna make the first piece of terrain, but we have to port everything over, which is really annoying. So we're gonna go to block types, and then we're just going to get this so that we know all the things we need. And these aren't going to be block terrain, these are just terrain. Block terrain is being phased out. It will no longer exist soon. Blocks and terrain are being separated from each other. Because it allows both to have higher functionality if they're both unique. So we're just going to replace this with BAM, terrain grass. BAM, terrain dirt. BAM, terrain snow. BAM, terrain stone. BAM, terrain sand. And terrain seawater. Now, terrain seawater is special compared to the rest of them. And I accidentally ran the code. Whoops. Now we are going to begin creating these. So, without further ado, this is gonna be in terrain. This sounds grammatically incorrect, but terrains. Ah, yes, very nice. Got my good terrains, and then we're gonna do terrain grass to start. And to work on this, we're gonna have our little helper terrain here, because it has everything we need to do. So this can stay the same. Well, no, it can't. That's a complete lie. This is going to be override, because we're going to change this. So now it is terrain, and we get name, and it's going to be grass. Get ID is going to be 0. This is the first one. Actually, 0 is air, so it's going to be a 1. It looks like we're having some super chat competition here. Man, James, I really do appreciate it. It does help with the development and stuff, especially with the adpocalypse. And before tax season. Let's pretend tax season doesn't exist. Do 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 do. So this is gonna stay the same. Texture name is important. Harvest tool is important. This is important. That stays the same between everything. These I'm not gonna mess with quite yet. Ba da 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 do 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 so we're missing a few things. Yeah, that's to be expected. I kind of just copied some code. I wasn't thinking it completely through. How did we do it in block though? Get strength, that's important. Get strength. Anything else that we're gonna need to bring up is fluid isn't even going to be a thing soon. Okay, so terrain, public, virtual, float, get strength, return 2.0 F. For grass, actually, we're gonna do. Oh, this is just normal terrain, just 0. And then for grass, we're gonna do public override float get strength. Because it's new, it's not doing anything for me, which is kind of annoying, but we're gonna fix that in a second. So it's gonna be harder to break than dirt, but it's not going to be very hard to break. And all we have to do is, instead of doing that, we want to override normal terrain. Doo-doo. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Then we're going to restart Unity and stuff so that it sees all the new stuff. Okay, so pulling it back up, things are looking good. Can you just like not? Yeah, there we go. Where are you? You piece of trash. There we are. Can I make this not pop up? Thanks. There we go. This is so dumb because, like... Can I change this? Can I change this to a different key? You see, you're not gonna let me change... God dang it. Use a different key combination. Alt page down. Something? You're not gonna let me change that, are you? Because this is trash. This is absolute trash, because when I do Control-Alt-Z when I'm working in Photoshop or anything else, it opens this thing up. G-Force, change, Alt-Z. Can I just disable the overlays? I really don't need them. Ugh. Step. Okay, you know what? We're going into the G-Force experience. I am done with this. I'm done with this. This is getting triggering. I'm declaring war. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Now it's going to update itself. Oh. Okay, never mind. We'll wait for that then. So let's quickly push an update. Updated Atlas system, improved terrain types, fixed edge case item bug, removed hero Bryn. There we go. So there's one more update down. Let's look at everything I've done recently. You will notice that as of recent, I have been absolutely crazy. 8th, 5th. Oh, now these are like all on the same day now. Tons and 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 tons of comments this month. So many. So, this one has 279 changes. Ugh. Do you know how disgusting changing 279 scripts is? That's just horrible. We could go all the way back to the first version. Oh, this one had 738 changes. Okay, so do we have anything else? Ah, there we go, initial comment. Isn't that beautiful? Chunk framework, block rendering, block IDs, chunk regions. Wow, now we can look at how things went. Multi-chunk system somewhat working, optimization, terrain generation, block editing. Ah, what a blast to the past. You done now? You're done now. Okay. Good. Now the real question is, are you gonna let me turn off shadow play? Not even shadow play. In-game overlay. Can I shut it off? Yeah. Yes, it's off. If I do Alt-Z now, is it gone? Oh my god, it's gone. It makes me so happy. Ah, oh, beautiful. Thank you. 7:25. Let's say if we don't get any super chats within the next 10 minutes, I'm gonna cut the stream. Could probably use a slight break anyways. I may also make a video today, depends how much time I have. It'll be Universe Sandbox 2 if I do. I've done a lot of City Skylines recently. However, yeah, the channel, we're having a slightly rough week, but it's January, so this is to be expected. January is the worst month for YouTube. Okay, so next up we are going to jump over here. Where is terrain? So terrain grass I think is all set. So next up we're gonna do terrain dirt. Create C# script. Terrain dirt. I mean, in terms of advertisements, January, all the advertisement money is restarted, so ads are worth the most. In, December, around Christmas, because everyone's buying things for Christmas, and then January, and it also has to do with, the way companies work, quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4. They make a budget for the entire year, and then they spend everything they have left over during the Christmas season on advertising, and then in January they have nothing left. It's depressing. So we've got grass. this is dirt, so dirt is going to have a strength of 2. Dirt is also broken without a shovel, and you don't need a shovel to break it. It's just preferred. What's next? We've got more terrains. Boop, 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 boop. So much code. Such very code. So we've got grass, dirt, now we've got snow. Snow, snow, snow. New. C# script. Terrain, snow. And here we go. Terrain, snow. Is terrain. It's going to be called snow. Its ID is going to be 3. It is going to have the texture snow. It's going to have a strength of 1. It's going to be shovel, and it's going to be breakable without a tool. Create C# script. Terrain stone. Now terrain stone. Do do do. Ba da da. Do do do. Do do. And now terrain seawater is actually going to be taken out of here. Because it's going to. We're going to make that a different thing. We're going to make 3 different kinds of main blocks. There is going to be blocks, there's going to be terrain, and there's going to be fluids. Complexity in that order. So now, dirt done, stone. Stone, stone. Terrain stone is terrain. Get name, it's going to be called stone. The ID is going to be 4. The texture name is going to be stone. The strength is going to be 10. And the harvest tool is going to be a pick. Yeah, I think that's right. And stone is not breakable if you don't have a pick. No, you can't just punch at it. We're playing realistic here. Terrain grass. What? Terrain grass, terrain grass, terrain dirt. This needed to be renamed. And then there's sand. Sand is going to be the last one, and then we're going to close up the stream. Because we've gotten a lot of simple work done here. Very good to get closer to the terrain system overhaul. It's going to be a very important part of the game. Oh boy. Okay, there we go. And then finally, we've got terrain sand. It's going to be called sand. It's going to have an ID of, what was stone? 4, so sand's going to be 5. It's going to have the texture name sand. It's going to be weaker than dirt. I'll give it 1.5. And then it's going to be shovel and breakable without tool. Bam, we've got our 5 basic terrains all set here. They aren't being used for anything, but they're there. They exist. I will see you all next time. Thank you for watching. Thank you, James, for the super chats. Lots of work to do. Lots and lots of work to do. So much work to do. When the game is finished, it will be put on Steam. Actually, I could actually just get a Steam developer license right now. I can't do that on stream, though. Maybe I'll do that after I close the stream. See you all next time. Bye.